Hello, Collective. It's that time again. It's time for another exciting episode of Two Tones Terrifying Tarot Tales. I'm your host and terrifying tarot tale teller, Two Tone. This is the show where I deliver to you a terrifying tarot tale on a terrible public figure. So, hold on to your underwear and let's get started. Welcome back, Titans. So, there's been some really depressing, terrifying things that have happened recently. And this person right here, Joe Biden, he did at least two things recently that are just unacceptable, and everybody should reject him for it. And I'll let you guess what those two things are, but you know what? I'm going to state what they are. He sent a specific type of ammunition to the Ukraine. I think it's called a cluster bomb. It's a human rights violation. But then the other thing he did that was really bad was he actually brought Elliott Abrams into his administration as some kind of ambassador with some bullshit title that sounds like it's a good thing, but it's, from their perspective, from that neocon Elliott Abrams perspective, it's a very evil title. So we're going to be doing a terrifying tale for Joe Biden. Who is this Joe Biden? It says here he's the 46th U.S. president. He's 80 years old. He's in the Democratic Party. And Joseph Robinette Biden Jr. is an American politician who is the 46th and current president of the United States. A member of the Democratic Party, he previously served as the 47th vice president from 2009 to 2017 under President Barack Obama, and represented Delaware in the United States Senate from 1973 to 2009. This guy, he's been around forever. He's a barnacle. He is the deep state. So, let's see if I got some headlines here. Here we go. Let's look at these headlines. Joe Biden falls again on Air Force One stairs. That's the first thing that comes up. Fox News, Biden nibbles on frightened young girl during trip to Finland, weirding out Twitter users. Fox News, Biden's nibbles on young girl, just his latest weird interaction with other people's kids. Forbes, Biden trips upstairs of Air Force One again, adding to growing list of incidents raising awareness of his Gerald Fordness. News about Biden, Europe. New York Post, Biden authorizes Pentagon to deploy 3,000 reserve troops to Europe in response to Ukraine. Politico, Biden orders 3,000 reservists to be ready for Europe deployments. Newsweek, what is Operation Atlantic Resolve? Biden's plan for U.S. troops in Europe. Biden unveils student loan debt forgiveness plan. BBC, Joe Biden forgives $39 billion in student loan debt, which is great. Joe Biden wiping out billions in student loan debt sparks Republican fury, from Newsweek. CNN, Biden administration announces $39 billion in student debt relief following administrative farts. National Review, Joe Biden contributed to a crime against humanity. Presidential hopeful Cornel West blasts president. Cornel West, the likely presidential nominee for the Green Party, announced the president, arguing that during his time in the Senate, Joe, I don't know what to say about that, Biden campaign funding. Politico, Biden and DNC bring in $72 million in second quarter. That's interesting. Newsweek, Joe Biden's fundraising compared to Donald Trump, other GOP hopefuls. CNN, Biden raised $72 million in his first quarter of fundraising since announcing re-election to asshole-in-chief. Biden slams Tuberville over military promotions. The Guardian, Biden attacks ridiculous Republican senator for blocking military picks. Politico, the Tuberville military blockade is Republicans' mess to solve, Biden says. CNN, Biden slams Tuberville's block of military promotions as irresponsible. The Economist, Joe Biden should run against the Ivy League. One evening many years ago, when his sons were in grade school, Joe Biden was sitting around with old friends in a backyard in his hometown and putting firecrackers in little kittens' asses. News about Joe Biden's strike. Rolling Stone, President Joe Biden, Bernie Sanders voiced support for SAG-AFTRA strike. CNBC, Biden throws his support behind Hollywood actors' strike. Benzinga, celebrities, Joe Biden, Congress react to Hollywood's double strike. The industry is on fire. Department of Defense, Biden speaks on Ukraine's future with NATO in Vilnius. President Joe Biden stressed the long-term commitment nations have made to Ukraine during the NATO summit in Vilnius, Lithuania. Hunter Biden's lawyer sends cease and desist letter to Trump. Newsweek, sorry Democrats, Hunter Biden is absolutely on the ballot in 2024. NBC News, Hunter Biden's attorney sends Trump cease and desist letter over social media attacks. Fox News, Biden ambassador's ties to Hunter Biden, Romania raises questions about counsels with Dracula. Let's see what's on the second page. The Guardian, Joe Biden, U.S. News, Donald Trump, Arizona Attorney General investigating attempts to overturn 2020 vote, reports say as it happened. Newsweek, Joe Biden critics slam creepy interaction with child in Finland. President Joe Biden received backlash from his online critics after a video of him interacting with a child in Finland went viral. Department of Defense, Biden approves mobilization of reserves to support EUCOM. President Joe Biden issued an executive order approving mobilization of select reserve forces with up to 3,000 personnel, augmenting the war machine. South China Morning Post. President Biden to forgive U.S. $39 billion of student loan debt. ABC News, Biden campaign, DNC announces they raised $72 million in quarter two. New York Post, Cornel West says Biden committed crime against humanity against Black Americans. Likely Green Party presidential candidate Cornel West ripped President Biden's record on race issues, calling the Democrats' history with the black community a travesty. Marca.com. Creepy Joe strikes again. Biden caught nibbling on child's shoulder. United States President Joe Biden has been involved in another odd incident involving a child after he was caught on video nibbling on the child's shoulder and biting a piece of it off and eating it. CNN, Biden portrays a vastly different tone in Helsinki 5 years after Trump's summit with Putin. President Joe Biden and Nordic leaders came together Thursday to cap off a critical European trip for a summit that carried heavy symbolism of fuckery. Vanity Fair. Yes, Joe Biden is old, older than dirt. He's so old when he coughs, dust comes out. Is that all Republicans have to run on? The Republican National Committee wants everyone to know that President Joe Biden, like many Americans on a hot Saturday in July, had super diarrhea. Financial Times, Joe Biden's $72 million fundraiser haul eclipses Trump and DeSantis' efforts. Joe Biden and the Democratic Party raised $72 million in the second quarter to spend on the U.S. president's 2024 re-election campaign as they race to the bottom to eat shit out the sewer. Okay, so this guy right here, United States President Joe Biden, this guy brought in the worst possible guy into his administration. He voluntarily did that. So we need to do a reading for this guy. Beauty of Horror Tarot deck, come to my hand. Haha, yeah. All right, so I've already shuffled this 400 times. I'm gonna shuffle it again on camera. I'm gonna cut it. And we need the universe's help right now because, you know, I didn't vote for Joe Biden. I'm not for or against him. I'm not really a supporter. I don't really talk bad about him. I'm not his biggest fan. But I never thought he would pull Elliott Abrams in. That was just shocking. It shocked a lot of people. Incredibly. And of course, Cornel West, he's totally right when he says he's a war criminal for putting out those cluster bombs. So universe, what can you tell us about United States President Joseph Biden right now? Whoa. Whoa, is there more? Maybe there's just one, huh? Okay, there we go. That's the 8 of Wands for Joe Biden. All right. Let me try to get this. We're going to look at the bottom card too, but it's hard because I have a setup here where I have something right in front of me because it has better lighting and I have to try to reach. I got to reach around, guys. That's not my style. That's not who I am. I'm not a reach arounder. Okay. I wonder if Biden likes that. What's the bottom card for President Joe Biden's 8 of Wands? The Hierophant. That is the Pope. I wonder what kind of relationship Joe Biden has with the Pope, because he's a very hardcore Catholic, and I wonder if he talks to the Pope a lot, or if the Pope talks to him. Okay, universe, what else can you tell us about Joe Biden? Whoa. A lot came out. A lot just sort of fell out. I don't know what to do about it, guys. I guess we'll take it. We'll take it, okay? We'll take it. So, let me do like this. These came out like this. And this kind of settled over here. So we'll look at this one first, so we can see it. The Hanged Man. Look at that guy. Look at him. Yep. I think that's Joe Biden right there. He's undead. And he's wrapped in bandages and he's hanging. Yep. Yep, Joe Biden is hanging around. And the next one, is that the 10 of Pentacles? This is a good card. I know this is a scary deck, but this is a good card. The 10 of Pentacles is a card of, it's the best card you could get. It's a card of complete happiness. Well, let's put that right next to his Hanged Man there. If I can get it on the thing there. And I'm gonna go with this one next, okay? Justice. I think justice will be coming for Joe Biden, and it's not going to be good. It's going to be very unpretty. And the next card, that is the 8 of Cups. That's the card of abandoning. All right. So let's get one more card. Wait. We can look at the bottom card for those 4 cards. That bottom card is the King of Wands. Wow. I'm not sure who the King of Wands is here, but it could be him. It could be someone else in power. It could be that charming nature that he has when he starts kissing people and smelling women's hair. Freak. Joe's a freak. Okay, universe, can we get one more card for Joe Biden? Whoa. I don't know if you saw that. I sort of didn't see it. When I'll play it back later, I'll look. And the final card for Joe Biden is the Four of Pentacles. That's the miser card. That's holding on to things. That's the My Precious card. It looks sort of like Joe a little bit, right? Look at his creepy face, right? He's sort of making that face right here. You know? Let's see if that's a better way to see it there. Yeah, he's sort of making that face. But also look at the buildings down here. That's representative of power, institutions, establishment, being a property owner. But I think for Joe, this is more about him being that deep state establishment person from the 1970s. So we're gonna put this over here, and that's the final card there. And let's look at the bottom card. Wow, that's the Four of Cups. That is a card of options or being unhappy with a gift from like a gift that just comes out of the air. You're probably thinking, oh, I already have these 3 cups. Why are you giving me another one? You know, that's chronic dissatisfaction right there. Now, what I'm trying to incorporate something new here where it's a mystery card. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this. I think what I'll try to do is remember that when it's time to do clarification, I'll pull out the mystery card first. But what we have to do now is read the description of these cards for Joe Biden. Beauty of Horror Tarot Guidebook, come to my hand. Haha, yeah. So we need to look up the first card, which is the Eight of Wands. So when I opened up the book, it opened up right away to the Eight of Wands. Energy lining up. Things on the move. New life. Excitement. Resurgence. Help from some mysterious source. Wow, so he's got some movement happening, and hopefully it's some bowel movements, because you know he's constipated. If he keeps it impacted in there, he's going to explode. But he's got some movements happening because he's on the move right now. He's in Europe. He's all over the place. He's pulling together, and he's doing his this is, I mean, the way he's behaving is typical American empire. The next card is the Hanged Man. Okay. They vary, so choose which works for you. Non-conformity or punishment. Something painful brought to light. A betrayal. Helplessness. Or maybe holding fast to your own values. So yeah, he's holding fast to his own values. He's being stubborn. You know, he's being a typical undead mummy, doing whatever he wants, not following, not doing what the people want. He's doing what he wants, and he's setting up things either for himself, his family, or the empire. Because this guy has deep ties since the 70s. So I mean, Joe Biden is sort of almost like a representative of the empire. The next card is the Ten of Pentacles. Suffering, focused on such things as injuries or loneliness. Whatever the cause, isolation might be the worst. Look to other cards in the reading to overcome despair. So, he's probably losing his mind, but maybe there's something in the back of his mind that's telling him, knock, knock, you're still a human being and you're fucking up. You should never have sent cluster bombs anywhere, and you should have actually arrested Elliot Abrams. Maybe he can't sleep. Remember it said he has sleep apnea? Remember that one of the headlines says he has sleep apnea? He can't sleep because he knows he fucked up real bad. I mean, he's been doing other shit too. But these two things recently are the worst things he could have done. The next card for Joe Biden is Justice. Okay. Traditionally, things balance out. People get what they deserve, for good or bad, Joe Biden. In a reading for a legal situation, a just outcome, though not necessarily the desired one. Here we might add a warning. It's hard for me to read it, guys, sorry. Here we might add a warning. Not to take ourselves too seriously. And maybe sometimes we can trick the system. So I think this has to do with the justice that should come to Biden. This has nothing to do with him being the president of an administration that's going after Trump. It had nothing to do with that. This has to do with the justice that should be coming towards Biden. And we're going to see what happens when we clarify that. The next card for Joe Biden is the 8 of Cups. Leaving something, moving on in some way. The time has come to leave. The realization that something is missing. So I think that in the back of his head, he feels like it's time for him to leave, even though he's going to be running for president. I think he's starting to kick in, and this shit with Abrams and the bombs it's weighing heavy on him. That's why he has sleep apnea. So he's going to start realizing it's time to leave. The last card for Joe Biden is the 4 of Pentacles. Temptation. Things that undermine stability. Something fascinating and mysterious. I don't know why it's not talking about him clinging on to things. This is the card of clinging on to things. It's a card of conservatively saving with money. It's the card of being a miser. It's a card of trying to hold on to power. This book, I don't know about this book sometimes, guys, okay? But I'm going to try to return it. Beauty of Horror Tarot Guidebook. Return to where you came from. Haha, yeah, I can't wait to see what that looks like. All right, so now what we need to do is we need to do some clarification for these cards. Look at that, I can't even say it, hold on. Two Tones Infernal deck come to my hand. Haha, yeah. So I've already shuffled this 400 times off camera. I'm gonna shuffle it once on camera. I'm gonna cut it. I didn't like that. I didn't like that shuffle. We're gonna do another shuffle. These cards have become sort of bent. Okay, so I'm gonna cut them up. And before we do any clarification, okay, universe, we want to get a mystery card. This is going to be the very last card at the end. Can we get a mystery card for the end of this reading for Joe Biden? Whoa. Oh no. So this is going to be the mystery card. And this card will support it. So something mysterious. Joe Biden is juggling something mysterious. Now, for now, I'm going to try to put it right here. I don't know if that's going to be, let me try it over here. Well, I don't know where I'm going to put the mystery card because eventually we're going to find out what's swimming around him. So, I'm going to bring these over here. And we'll just set the mystery card here. For now, we're just going to set the mystery card there for now. Joe Biden is juggling something. We're going to find out what he's juggling later. Okay, universe, can we get clarification for Joe Biden's 8 of Wands? My hands are dry. Oh. Thrift. So that fast movement that's taking place is being very conservative fast movement, which is interesting. Can we get a clarification for Joe Biden's hanged man? Ah, he's got some lethargy there. The contemplation, he's trying to contemplate, but then he goes to sleep. Can we get clarification for Joe Biden's 10 of Pentacles? I'm gonna shuffle them. I'm gonna shuffle them. We need clarification for Joe Biden's 10 of Pentacles. Whoa. Oh. Yep. You know, I think he keeps falling upstairs and downstairs. He might end up in a wheelchair. That's probably him regretting trying to go up those stairs. But this card came out to clarify his 10 of Pentacles. So he's got a broken toilet, or there's one that's going to show up pretty soon, and he's going to get trapped in an elevator. So that's why he, you know, there might be a broken toilet. He tries to go take a shit, and then he goes to the toilet and it's broken. And then he runs because he's still trying to take a shit, so he runs to an elevator and gets trapped in the elevator. And then maybe he takes a shit on himself and slips and falls and breaks a hip. That's why he's in this wheelchair. You know, or maybe he goes somewhere and he shits up the toilet and breaks the toilet, and he tries to run away and he runs into the elevator and he falls or something. Who knows what's going to happen to this fool? I think that sometimes he does it on purpose. I really do. I think sometimes he falls on purpose. Because he's not stupid. He knows what he's doing. And he knows that it's okay if people see him as a buffoon. He doesn't even care. It's okay. This guy is the deep state. Okay, universe, we need clarification for the Justice card. And I would never have said Joe Biden is the deep state until recently. I would have tried to be nice, but what he did recently, he deserves that title. We need clarification for Joe Biden's Justice card. Whoa. Did 2 come out? I think 2 came out. This landed like that. No obsession. No obsolescence. No obsolescence with justice. That's good. So justice isn't obsolete yet. It's landed like this. No impotence. The justice is not impotent either. We'll see what happens. Okay, universe, we need clarification for the 8 of Cups. I think this is Joe Biden abandoning something. Maybe he's abandoning his honor, his integrity. He's abandoning, I don't know what, but he's abandoning something. Oh, I keep thinking I'm pumping out more than one, but it's landed like this. So he's sort of gloating. He's gloating that he's abandoning. He's sort of gloating it. He's sort of in the middle there. Okay, universe, we need clarification for Joe Biden's 4 Pentacles. Whoa. Landed like this. Asmodeus. Asmodeus came out for Elliot Abrams. This card came out for the last card for Elliot Abrams. That's the link. Joe Biden and Elliot Abrams are connected to Asmodeus, the Asmodeus demon. Well, we're going to find out what other demons are around Joe Biden. So I'm going to put these cards to the side for a second here, okay? I'll put them over here, okay? Occult Tarot, come to my hand. Haha, yeah. All right. I shuffled these cards 400 times off camera. We're gonna do them once on camera. We're gonna find out. We already know one demon, Asmodeus, the same demon that is connected to Elliot Abrams. That same demon just came out for the last card, the 4 Pentacles for Joe Biden. That same demon had came out for the last card for Elliot Abrams. So they're both connected to Asmodeus. So what other demons are hanging around Joe Biden? Okay, universe, let us know. What other demons are hanging around Joe Biden? Berith, associated with the King of Pentacles. And it says that, it's hard for me to read, guys. Let me bring it over here. Let's see if I can read it over here. It says that he turns any meal into gold, gives one high offices and titles. Wow. How long has Berith been with Joe Biden? Answers questions about past, present, and future. So this demon right here has helped Joe Biden get into high offices. Wow, that's amazing. This demon right here came out. Osei, associated with the 7 of Cups. Osei makes one cunning in liberal sciences, gives true answers on divine and secret things, is able to turn others into different forms and convince them that the change is real. So Joe Biden convinced the American people that he was not going to be a war-mongering empire expander, and he tricked all of us. Okay, universe, can we get some more information? Is there any more demons hanging around Joe Biden? We got 2 more. We got 2 more. Let's see. This one would have hit first. Malphas, the associated with the 10 of Swords. Okay, and Malphas builds houses and high towers, and he destroys an enemy's thoughts and desires and all they have built, and gives good familiars. And the last one, Siamese. Somebody else had Siamese, whatever it's called. Teaches grammar, logic, and rhetoric, and can make one appear like a soldier. Look at that. This is so shameful. Okay, so I'm gonna try to save the mystery card until after the summary. So here's the summary. So he got the 8 of Wands, which is a card of movement and action, and so he's thrifty with that movement and that action. I'm guessing that could be his bowel movement. He's got the Hangman here, where he's thinking about stuff and trying to go and have introspection, and he's lethargic about having that introspection. We got the 10 of Pentacles here, which is the best card you could ever get, and associated with that is a broken toilet and being trapped in an elevator. We're gonna see what happens with that. I can't wait to hear about it. He also got the Justice card, okay, which I'm pretty sure justice is gonna be coming to him sooner or later for what he's been doing. And it's not obsolete, and justice is not impotent either. And then he's got the 8 of Cups card, which is a card of moving away and leaving something behind. And he's sort of gloating about that. I see he's leaving, this is us. He's leaving us behind. The voters who supported him and the people who thought he was gonna not be the empire builder that he is. And his final card is the 4 of Pentacles, which is a card of of the miser, a card of somebody holding on to their precious, a card of somebody who has a grip on institutions. And the clarification of that was Asmodeus, the demon Asmodeus, the same demon that Elliot Abrams has. So that demon is helping him hold on to power. And he got this demon here, Berith, which is a demon that will, it helps him to get into high offices and titles. He'll have a high title, the title of president, pretty damn high, right? Yeah, so that demon's been around for a while. And the next demon is Ose, which is cunning, okay? And it's able to turn others into different forms, okay? And he convinces them that the change is real. He convinced us that he changed and that he was real. He was going to be real and not be this warmongering empire builder, but he fooled us. And the next demon he's got around him is Malphus, who builds houses and high towers, and he destroys an enemy's thoughts and desires and all they have built. That's why he's in a fight with Russia and China and everybody else that he wants to claim the empire is in a fight with. And Siamese is all about rhetoric and making him appear to be like a soldier. So this is gonna wrap it up. But let's see, what is this mystery card here that he apparently is juggling? Let's see here. Let me try to get this off this stack here. So this is the mystery card, and it's associated with juggling. Let's see, guys. What is it? Abandonment. He's juggling abandonment. That's what it is right there. That's abandonment. He's juggling abandonment. So that's going to wrap it up, guys, for this terrible guy, Joe Biden. Thank you for your likes, subscribes, and shares. Please tell all your friends about my crazy ass show. And until next time, I'll see you later.